Today I am going to show you how to use CSS in React. Okay, so let's create a component here, learn CSS. Okay, learn Lear learn CSS. Okay, css.jsx. Okay, JSX is the JavaScript extension. Okay, so here I just create a just normal component. Okay, function based component. So RFCE, the shortcut is there. React ES7 React Redux syntax. RFCE. Okay, so here I create a empty fragment. Okay, and inside here CSS, learn CSS. Okay, and I just put this component inside my app.js component. Okay, this one is the app.js component. I just comment out this thing and properly mount this component. Okay, so learn CSS, and you just see that when I just import this thing, then you just import this thing also. Import learn CSS. Okay, learn CSS component. Okay, now you just see that it's properly imported also. Now what can I do? I just I am already pwd. I'm already inside my app YT app my project directory. Okay, so ls, this one is packet.json is there. So I just run my local development server, npm run dev. Okay, so now you see that my local development server is started. Learn CSS is visible. Okay, now what can I do? Go to the learn CSS component, and here I write some. Here I create a internal CSS, inline CSS. Okay, this one is a inline CSS. Now you see that I create a style tag, style attribute, and here I just pass a object like structure. Okay, inside double prior bracket I just write color red and font size. You just see that you just notice this thing. Font size means the first character is small. It's a camel case syntax. Okay, so font size is there. So here in CSS, normal CSS, you use the dash symbol, font CSS, but here in React, if you have two words in your means if you have two words means background color, like that. So if you have background color, so what can you do? Just use camel case. Okay, so the first means background color. If I just provide background color, so background, like you just write that bg background, you see that background color. Okay, now you see that background color, background one word and color, you just see that background color. I just pass the light. Okay, light blue. I just pass the light blue. Okay, you just see that background color. Okay, there's some space is there, that's why I use camel case. Okay, background start with small b and the color is capital C. Okay, and I just pass this thing. Okay, this is a paragraph with inline style. Okay, so you can do one thing also. You can because this is your object. If you when you create a when you write inline css, in that time you just pass a object, okay, object like structure. So that's why you can write here also, here inside the outside of the return statement and inside the learn css, here you create a const style, okay, const style, sty, okay, const style is not a tag, sty, const style. Now you see that here you just pass something, okay, like a color, color is blue, and you can pass the color also, this type of color also has value, also has 0, you can pass the has value also, okay. Here I just pass the blue, okay. And font size, you just see that font and size is there, that's why here I use camel case, okay, font capital SIZD, okay. Now how to use this style, okay. So here it's automatically suggests that, because I use some extension, that's why. So you can directly pass the style here, okay. And now you just see that it's a already, and now it's working properly, okay. My style is applied. If I just say that style dot font size, or if I just because this one is your object, okay, this one is your object, okay. And this object contain color and font size. If I say that font size style dot font size, okay, dot font size, so what happened? Now you see that the style is working. Now you see that my style is working. You can pass like that also, and you can create multiple variable also, like const another thing, means if you create some like const body, body, then you can create another for this css for body purpose, okay. So background color light and padding also, I just provide some padding also, okay. And here if I create some if I just create a div tag, and inside the div tag here I just pass a paragraph, this is a paragraph without style and style body, okay. Now you see that I pass the body. Now you see that my body is background, my body color, you just see that light gray, okay. You can change the color also, you can change the color to red or a pink. If I just write pink, now you see that pink, and I just change the color also, color is a border radius, okay. I add some border radius, and if a color, we have some color, okay, color not red, because here I just use some, I forget comma, and this is a paragraph without style, okay. Now with style okay. So you understand how to uh, use inline css, okay. This one is the inline css. And how to use internal css, okay. So here I just create a internal css, okay. Here I hr horizontal rule, hr tag, this one is the horizontal rule, and here I just write h1. Here I learn internal css, okay. This one is internal css, okay. And inside h2 here I write some internal css or anything, internal css, okay. So how to use internal CSS? So inside the return statement, inside the empty fragment, here you can create a style tag. Okay, style tag. Okay, now you just see that automatically suggests that inside the style tag, this one is the style tag. Okay, and I just to close the style tag also, and here you just create a flare bracket. Okay, and inside the double flare bracket you have a backtick is there. Okay, just top of your tab button, one backtick option is there. Okay, and inside the backtick you can say that here you just see that if I say that um, h2 color green and a font size 20 pixel. Okay, now you can write like that. Okay, inside the backtick here I say that h2, and sorry, if I just create a another like a if I create a div, if I just create a div and this div name is class container. Okay, class it here you just write the class name. Okay, class is not allowed here, only class name, and it's a camel case also, and here you can write a container, and here I just random thing, I just write something there. There is a paragraph with external, not external, internal CSS. Okay, internal CSS. Okay, so here I just provide some okay, here I just write dot container, I just pass something dot container. Here I just write here dot container background color, and you just see that here here if you just create a style internal CSS, in that time you do not follow the React syntax like camel case, just write the normal CSS. Okay, background color light, and padding also padding 10 pixel, and a border radius, you just see that border radius is equal to 10. Okay, border radius 10 pixel like a normal CSS. Okay, now you see that that's the meaning of your internal CSS. Okay, and everything you just write inside the style tag, and inside the double flare bracket, and backtick is mandatory. Okay, so let's understand what the meaning of external CSS. Okay, so let's create another thing, external CSS. Okay, so after this div, here I create a HR horizontal rule. Okay, and here I just create a, here I just write br, so I need some gap. Okay, so after here I just write some h1 tag internal external CSS. Okay, learn external CSS. External CSS. So how external CSS is working? Okay, so inside you just see that inside the src, and inside the src you have a asset. Okay, asset folder is there. Okay, and inside the asset folder you just create a CSS folder. Okay, CSS folder, and inside the CSS folder here you just create a style.css, STYL, you can write anything, style OY style dot CSS. Okay, so you can write anything. Okay, style dot CSS, and you just see that here just create a h3. Okay, here I write h3 h3. Okay, and here color red, then background color color red, then background color. Here also you just write in the normal CSS syntax. Okay, when you write a inline CSS, in that time you just write a you follow the camel case, and there are some the object format syntax. Okay, so otherwise inside the external CSS or internal CSS also you use the normal CSS syntax. Okay, background color, if pink, or light pink, or light blue, light blue. Okay, so how to use this thing h3? Here I just create a inside the learn CSS. Inside the learn CSS, here I just create a h3 tag. Okay, h3 tag, external CSS is there, and but you just see that the external CSS is not applied. Okay, the external CSS is not applied because I am not import the external CSS. Okay, so you import the external CSS because you just see that I just double dot means now I am inside the component folder. Okay, but my style.css is present inside the asset inside the asset CSS and style.css folder, inside the CSS folder. Okay, so that's why I just double dot means I just come outside of this folder and go to the CSS folder, and inside the CSS folder I have a style.css file is there. So I just import this thing, and you just see that I get the output. And if you want, then you can provide a border. Here go to the style.css, you can provide the border radius 20 pixel. Okay, it's not look like good. 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel, and you can use padding 5 pixel. Okay, so like that. Now you see that your external CSS is also working properly. Okay, I think you understand. So how to use internal CSS, how to use external CSS, and how to use inline CSS. Okay, now you just see that everything is visible. Okay, in the next video I discuss about so how to use image. Okay, how to upload image and display in your website. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe my channel for getting this type of content.